Welcome back to No Shit MMA on thatchannel.com. Sponsored by Extreme Couture Toronto. We're down here at the MMA Expo with Bill Mahood. How you doing, big guy?
I'm doing good, Cool. Bill, right off the top, years ago you beat the crap out of my friend Sean Tompkins. How was that?
Sean Tompkins? I never beat up Sean Tompkins.
Didn't you?
Maybe in a drunken hotel room that I don't remember, but yeah, no, I never beat up Sean.
We're joking because Sean literally beats the crap out of his guys. Mark Hominick was on the show earlier, had a big cut. He won't admit it, but Sean, I think, punched him out while he was drunk. Has he ever punched you?
No, but I do remember one time where Todd Gowenberg was sleeping in a hotel room next to those guys, and they were making a whole shitload of racket, and he went out buck-ass naked, banged the door, Tompkins answered, and he's like, "You're getting it!" And Tompkins was running down the hallway like for his life.
Man, that's awesome. Any other tell us the fucking craziest MMA story you got off the top of your head.
That doesn't include last night at that crappy strip joint.
Yeah, that crappy strip joint was kind of crappy. Yeah, I've been to better. Actually, it's kind of I pride myself. I've been into a strip joint on every continent on Earth except Antarctica and Africa.
Do you think they have strip joints in Antarctica?
I would hope so.
I would think
there's
they do.
Nothing else to do.
Yeah, they do in Africa for sure.
Just one, just one really ugly woman taking off her clothes in Antarctica. But you'd still go, right?
Well, actually, I was in a strip club in Slave Lake, and I think I've seen that woman.
She gets around.
She does.
So tell us, you flew all the way here from BC. What is it that you come here to do?
Well, with Revolution Martial Arts and Epic Fight Management, we're here trying to find the diamond in the rough. We need probably 6 or 7 new guys for our team. We've got dormitories, we've got facilities. I mean, we've got like almost a full scholarship for someone. So we need to find that next guy that we can turn into the next big thing.
And have them come out and live with you guys and train with you guys?
Yeah, we've got the dorm facilities, we've got a fighter house. For the right guys, we're offering to bring them out. We'll bring them out, we'll put them up. Basically, the guys, all he's got to do is feed himself. And we even have enough gyms and teaching facility that they can make enough money to feed themselves while they're trying to be a fighter.
And just a quick note then. So you guys have the ability to be able to train them on absolutely every single aspect of the mixed martial arts game.
And who's doing that?
Yeah, with Revolution, I mean, we've got a crazy coaching team. If you look at epicmma.ca, we've got a video of our Fortress Training Center. I mean, we've got Nick Wingala, Canadian gold medalist, Commonwealth Games. He's actually this weekend in Toronto being inducted into the Wrestling Hall of Fame. We've got Bibiano Fernandez, 5-time world jiu-jitsu champion.
Wow.
Bibiano is a stud, and as a jiu-jitsu instructor, the guy rocks, right?
I've trained with him. He's crazy.
Yeah, he's nutty, man. Jose Pele Landy Johns is there. He helps with the Muay Thai. Paul Lalonde is our Muay Thai coach. He's fought in K1 4 times. Big 270-pound guy.
Big guy Bill Mahood's there.
Yeah, the Butcher's in the house, whatever. But Tyler Jackson, strength and conditioning. I mean, we've got things like ice therapy tubs, hot tubs, steam baths, infrared saunas, massage therapists. I mean, it's insane.
So,
what's an infrared sauna?
What's an infrared sauna?
Is that what you just said? Infrared
sauna? It's uses infrared energy to penetrate your tissue rather than just heat. So you don't sit in a hot box trying to die. The actual infrared energy goes into your muscles, and it's much more therapeutic.
Wow,
Bill,
cool.
The Butcher just said penetrate your tissue.
Right.
Penetrate your tissue. That's what we do in Vancouver. That's West Coast, baby.
Maybe that's why nobody's coming out to when you've got something like that, it must just be a case of getting the word out, and all of a sudden some of the top guys will come looking for you guys and begging to be in there, you'd think, right?
Well, that's what's happening. We just had Tiago Goncalves come over from Rio. He's Nogueira black belt. He's one of Anderson Silva's main training partners. He's over there now, loving it. Vancouver is a beautiful city. We're just outside of Vancouver in the rural area of Langley. So, we've got that rural setting so you can focus, but we're, 35 minutes to, metro downtown Vancouver.
Wow, that's good location.
Oh, yeah.
So,
sure. I mean, it's beautiful out there. It's a 5-acre piece of property. We're building a world-class obstacle course for fitness on there. I mean, the facility's 12,000 square feet. I mean, there's nothing like it anywhere I've been, and I've trained everywhere.
And what is it? What are you really looking for in the right guy or 2 guys or girls or whatever to bring them out? What is it you want?
Exactly.
I think the number one most important thing, in my opinion, is attitude and a heart. You can teach a guy.
So Robin would never be able to train there.
Yeah, well, I don't know. We might have to but during the trials, we can do a little roll and see where shit lays.
This guy can roll.
I can take bribes too.
Absolutely.
In case, you need some.
That's right.
Yeah.
Would you choke this guy out for me if I give you a
No,
bit
no,
of
no.
money?
Someone already did that, and
You know
I'm
what?
now at I reached my maximum choke out limit
Brain
for the
cells?
day. Yeah, for sure. I'm
You
not
know,
doing so well. Then.
When you're a fighter, you run into some weird shit. You know, be at fights. I was at one in Nanaimo. It was a King of the Cage, and I had this guy come up to me. He's half cut. You know, big fan, wants a picture, and then he's like, "Okay, man, can you choke me out on my cell phone?" What do you mean? Like, choke me unconscious? Like, well, no, I don't want to choke you
Yeah, for sure.
unconscious. No, really, man, please. And all his friends are like this. I'm like, all right, I guess. So I choked
You
this
talked
poor
me
guy
into it.
out. He goes right out. He wets his pants.
Perfect.
Fuck, I drop him. I didn't realize he's out.
Yeah.
He hits his head on the ground. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get sued.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
thank God we don't live in the States, because
Right.
I mean,
man. And he wakes up happy as all
oh,
hell.
dude, he got this little cell phone thing. It's probably on YouTube somewhere, and he's happy as ever.
Yeah, and he's sitting right here.
That's it. Why do you keep bringing that up, Robin?
I don't know.
So,
Wetting his pants, he does that anyway.
So you were supposed to be fighting at W1 next weekend. What
Yeah.
happened with that? You bitched out?
Oh yeah, you know what? I tend to do that. I mean, I either run into and pull guard, or I just completely bitch out.
Right.
That's not
Because it was
anyone-
Farmer Brown, and you were actually poised to do very well against him.
Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, Farmer's one tough son of a bitch. I mean,
That's
all
for
these
sure. You could
people
take a
are-
lot of punishment.
Dude, all these people are like, oh yeah, that'll be an easy fight. Man, there are no easy fights. I'm
Right.
42 for Christ's sakes. You know, I'm scared of you.
You should be. You should be scared
I
of me.
am. But, you know,
He's not.
I was really looking forward to that. I was training hard. I just had a weird grappling accident where I got my elbow hyperextended. It popped off a bone piece and a ligament. So I'm not even sure. I've got another fight booked in July, so I'm really hoping I'm going to get better for that.
Who are you gonna kill there?
I'm set to fight a guy named Bill Messi for the King of the Cage light heavyweight title. But, you know, man, the elbow, I just started training 5 days ago, and there's a lot of stuff I can't do. So I'm hoping I won't need to get it scoped, and I'll be able to, you know, struggle through.
And at this point of your career, you still got the skills, you got the mindset, but does your body start to prevent you from fighting at a certain age?
Man, I don't know about preventing you from fighting, but it sure wreaks havoc on your training. And I mean, to train properly, you know, it's a 4 or 5 hour a day thing, and that's where your body breaks down. I mean, 15 minutes in the ring or whatever it is, I mean, I can do that. But to do it well, you know, against these young guys, I got to put that 5-6 weeks in.
Now,
And
does-
that's where your body breaks down.
Now, and does that mean, though, like, you know this ahead of time, if I get an injury, it's going to take a lot longer to recover? Do you take that into consideration and you go, okay, I'm going to modify my training? I'm not going to train exactly the way I did when I was 25. I'm 42. I'm going to train a completely different way, so that way, you know, I can
Yeah.
get through this, like, and still fight.
Yeah,
Is
know,
that something that
yes,
you do?
Absolutely. I mean, Tyler Jackson is our strength and conditioning guy, and he's got all sorts of degrees and letters after his name, and he really helps. Dennis Kang's one of my best friends, and he's always telling me, Bill, man, because I was a chronic overtrainer. It's like, man, you ain't so young no more. You know, you got to get smart and do things a little differently. So I'm trying. That was probably one of the reasons I pulled out of this fight. In the past, I fought Patrick Cote for the Canadian title, and I fought him with a completely fractured rib. I fought for a WFA promotion in Vancouver, and 3 days before I fought, I got my back rib broken and dislocated. I couldn't even punch. I fought on 5 Percocets. You know, it was my only submission to date, because if I didn't grab that guy by his neck and choke him in the first 10 seconds, I was done.
Yeah. Awesome.
You know, I've had a lot. I fought in Russia for the Vladimir Putin with a broken rib. Like, I got rib issues, I guess.
So,
Wow.
and at this point now, you go, I mean, I got one arm. You got to do the smart thing, especially if you want to keep fighting, right?
You know, and you want to win. I mean, with me, it's really exciting because W1 was putting up a belt.
Yeah.
You know, I fought twice for a belt, and both times I fell short. Now, you know, I get this opportunity at 42 that I might be able to
Right.
get some hardware.
Sure.
Damn, I was excited. And I didn't want to get in there and, you know, and look like a schmuck and lose against, you know, Farmer. I'm not saying lose against someone like Farmer. I mean, I just don't want to lose to Farmer.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't want to lose like that. So I need to go in there at least at 80%.
Yeah, for sure. Well, whoever wins that fight, maybe you can go and fight them for their title.
Yeah, you know, W1's been wicked. They're really excited about in October they'll have another card, and yeah, the guy who wins that, they're very confident that they'll give me that opportunity to be the guy to, you know, try for that hardware.
Well, good luck, man. It's great having you on the show. It was fun going to see ugly strippers
Thanks,
with
Bill.
you last night too.
Yeah, well, hopefully we'll get some better ones, you know, tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks, man. Thanks for coming on.
Okay.
Thanks, Bill.